Rick Neuheisel, CBS Sports college football analyst, joining the Rich Eisen show. And to me, I think kind of the game of the weekend, one in which, we get a chance to see Joe Burrow, again, the quarterback of LSU, on the national stage going against a Florida team that, last week they found a way to win. They beat Auburn. But when you look at right now, the way that LSU is playing, they seem like the biggest contender to beat Alabama, and obviously if they play against Georgia as well. But right now, the more and more I look at LSU, they just look like a complete football team. Am I right on that assessment, Rick?
Well, it's the old adage, if you can't beat them, join them. So they couldn't beat Alabama playing the way they were playing, which was the 3 yards in a cloud of dust way. Leonard Fournette was beating his head on the wall, right? So they went and got this guy, Joe Brady, from the New Orleans Saints.
Yes.
And if you talk about a guy whose stock has gone straight through the roof, it's Joe Brady. Because This offense doesn't look anything close to what we've seen in the old LSU teams. If someone came down from Mars, having been a college football fan, they'd say, we landed on the wrong planet. That's not LSU. We've got to go someplace else. They just set a record for the most points ever scored in the first 4 weeks of an SEC season. And Burrow has been brilliant. The question remains, and I think we're going to find out a little bit more this weekend against Florida, how they'll do against a great pass rush. Check that box for the Gators. They are definitely that. And if they get Zuniga back this week, that'll even be better. Against great corners, check that box with Marco Wilson and C.J. Henderson. Those guys are really good. This is going to be a fascinating game. The question is, what kind of shape will Florida be in offensively, given the magnitude and the physicality of the game last week against Auburn? In this contest, given the fact that LSU didn't have that kind of a monster game, they kind of won one-sided game against Utah State. So I think that you have to lean towards the Tigers there at home, but do not sleep on Dan Mullen. I think he's always got a trick up his sleeve, and I like this Kyle Trask. If he's healthy, I think he can play salty enough quarterback to keep the Gators in this thing all 4 quarters.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.